Welcome to 3-week workshop on programming in C++. In this video, I'm going to explain the concept of inline function in C++. So as a programmer, we always try to reduce the execution time of the program. So whenever you are going to implement any code. So the analysis part of the program plays a major role in order to find the time complexity of the program. So inline function is one of the important feature used to reduce the execution time of the program. So it is a like as a function. But the thing is, if you go with the concept of inline function, it reduces the concept of the function call overhead. It means that if the inline function is implemented in the code, that an inline function is replaced by at the time of compilation itself, so that it reduces the time taken for function call overhead. So that if you know that if the function call is executor, then there is a procedure we need to, there is a procedure that we need to execute everything inside of, the corresponding activation record need to be created and it will be pushed onto the stack. And once it is returned from that, there is a procedure we need for some amount of time once the function call is created. So, but for the inline function, so the function can be replaced at the compile time itself, like as a macro definition. But in macro definition, so only one action is possible. But here, inline function allowed n number of statements inside of the definition, but it can be replaced at the time of compilation itself. Okay, so by using this inline function, we are going to increase the efficiency of the program. But the inline function is not suitable for the following situations. One is if the function containing the inline function containing a loop, it won't work. If the function containing a static variable, you can't define any static variable inside of the inline function, and not possible to implement the concept of recursive function. And then when if you have a return statement and you not write a return statement inside of the inline function, it won't work. Same way, if you have a switch or go to statement in our program, it will not work. So I will repeat once again, there are 5 situations. The inline function is not suitable. If it is containing a looping statement, it won't work. If the switch or go to statement, it contains, it won't work. Same way, it is a function defined as static variable, it will not work. And recursion is the concept, it will not work. And the return statement is not exist, even though the return keyword is there, it will not work. So these are some of the situations in which the inline function is not suitable. It means that whenever you're going to write a function, if the function containing any one of this part, you should not possible to go with inline function. Okay, so I told that it is a replacement concept of a hash definition that is called macro definition. So that I'm going to plan to implement a macro definition first. So I'm going to write a macro definition here. So see out. I'm going to call this a macro function. So here my macro function is a maximum. I'm going to pass value 3. So we know that at the compilation itself, it will be after compilation, the equivalent statement for this line is so A. So here it is a 3 star 2. So this is the equivalent compile time replacement statement for this program. So just now I'm going to execute it so that the value is a 3 star 2, that is answer is 6. Okay, so this is the way we are going to implement the macro definition. Even if you are passing any expression inside of the macro definition, so this 3 plus 2 will be considered as A, so that it will be passed like that. So that according to the priority 2 star 2, it is a 4 plus 3 is 7. So like that it will be returned. So now I'm going to compile. And then I'm going to run it. So that it is a 7 because 2 star 2, 4 plus 3, it is a 7. So, if you are for a macro definition, if you are passing any expression as an input, that expression will be considered as the name. Means for a formal parameter, the result of the evaluation, expression evaluation won't take place. So only the calculation will be takes place by the macro processor. So this macro processor is a replacement of the compilation. So that at the end of the compilation, the equivalent statement for this line is this is the equivalent line. So that the macro statement will be replaced by the corresponding action. Okay. So now let us move on to the inline function. So that we must know what is it. So syntax for inline function. Inline is a keyword, then followed by return type. It is a function, so it is a return type, function name, then followed by arguments. So inside of that, we are going to provide the definition of the function. Definition of the function. So this is the way, this is the general syntax for defining inline function. Let us to define now. So for example, for same like as a macro definition, I'm going to define one inline function. So inline. Then for example, I'm going to I'm going to write a equivalent concept with the macro definition. So it is a return the value. And my function name is calculation. For example, I'm going to pass one value. I'm going to say it is an integer variable. So here I'm going to say it is a return. So return a star to the same expression I'm going to do. So see out. So I'm going to say f of calculation of just 3. So that you know that at the time of equivalent, the logic is cout /n. So then it will be replaced by the return statement so that it is a star 2. So if I may execute it, so that the first one answer is 7, second one answer is 9. Sorry, 6. Sorry, I did a small correction. It is the second one is 3 star 2. It is a 6. If I am passing an argument, means that some expression has no argument, then it will be means that it will be work as usual. But the thing is, if you are compared to the macro definition, the small difference is if you are passing any expression as answer, the first of all the expression will be evaluated and that value will be passed as argument. So the 3 plus 2 is 5. So now the value of a equal to 5. So that if you are doing it like this, so the value of a will be process of 5, but actually for a macro definition, the entire expression will be considered as the name of your formal parameter. But actually in inline function, it will work with, means the result of the calculation will be forwarded. So that is a major difference between inline function and macro definition. And even if you want, you can define any statement inside of it. For example, I'm going to do some calculation, for example. So welcome to this function, welcome to inline function. So I'm going to do some calculation. I'm going to print the value of a star 2. I'm going to compile. Actually, there is an error because it is the function won't return anything. So that just only have a function call, it's enough. I'm going to compile. I'm going to run it. So it will work as usual thing. The only thing is you have to, means the difference is in the macro we have to define only one action, but here we are going to define n number of statements instead of the inline functions. It is a replacement of macro definitions only. It can be replaced at the time of compilation itself. Okay, now we are trying to define some of the variables here. For example, I'm going to say int b, and we are saying b equal to a plus a star 2, and I'm going to display the value of this b here. I'm going to compile how it will work. No problem, there is no error. It will display as usual things. If I'm going to create a static variable, so we know that the static variable is won't supported for inline function. The warning, see that containing static variable not expanded in inline. So that if you are, means that not possible to replace. So that is the meaning of that. So that if you are, if it is a static, means that if you are calling a recursive function, for example, if a is equal to 0, just I'm going to make a function call like this. Again, it shows the warning. Just I can remove this static variable. In this situation, you should not prefer to go with the inline. If you are going with the line, but here it won't execute, but if you go with the inline, it is very difficult to maintain because the value of this calculation, the calculations will be stored stored only on a register. So that only they are saying that please try to go with means that if you are having the function logic like that, it will not give a correct answers, because the result of your calculation will be stored only on a register. So, but actually for here for inline function, there is no activation record will be created, so that it will be stored only on a memory. That is inside of the CPU, it will be stored only on a register. But if it is a normal function, the values will be stored on stack memory. But here you don't have any stack memory to store it, so that in this situation, it's not possible to. If you are possible, you will not get the expected output. Thank you.